Okay, on here we're looking at your homework for this week. We're in Unit 6, lesson number 10. We're going to knock out as many of these as we can in one video. And so let's start with this problem with Andre. He wants to buy a backpack. Normal price, that would be like your 100% price, is 40 bucks. He notices that a store sells the backpack as having 30% off sale. So we want to know the sale price. What is this thing going to sell for? A couple of ways to do this. We're going to do a double number line. So if you're watching this video, you're probably having trouble with how this works. So a visual is always helpful. Top number line is for the dollar amount. The bottom is for your percentage. We know that the full price of the backpack, all 100% of its price, began at 40 bucks. But the store is going to have a 30% off sale. So that puts us down here at a 70% price. So our question is, what are they going to sell this backpack for? Lots of different ways to solve for this question mark. You could find 10%, multiply by 7. Our favorite way, probably, as I helped several students that struggled, was to think of this as a proportion and just cross multiply and divide. 70 times 40, because those are diagonal from each other. So you cross multiply these, so they're going to get multiplied, 70 and 40. And then you take that product and you divide it by the 100%. And we're expecting a number a little bit less than 40. And if it's not, then we know that we've typed something in wrong, we've done something wrong. So 28. Does the number 28 look like it could go in that spot on the number line? Yeah, that makes sense. So the price of the backpack is 28. Okay, faster way to get that, you could just do 0.70 multiplied by 40. That's another way to do it, 70% of 40. Number 2, on the math exam, 16 students received an A grade. On the second math exam, 12 students received an A grade. What percentage decrease is that? Alright, so we got a percentage decrease of 2 known numbers, which a double number line can also help with for this. Alright, so let's start with our beginning original amount for decrease. On the first exam, that is the original, so that is where we began, at 16. And then it decreased somewhere in this vicinity down to 12, and we're trying to find out what percentage it dropped to. But really, we want to know the decrease, like how much did it go down from the 100. So first of all, we got to find the question mark and then find out how far from 100 down to that. That's our job here. So same idea as the last problem. We're going to cross multiply and divide 12 and 100. So 12 times 100. And cross multiply those and then divide by the 16. And that gives us, I think I put one too many zeros in there, so that should be 75. Okay, yeah, I cross multiply by 100, not 1,000, but that just takes a zero off. So that tells me 75%. So it went from 100% down to 75%. So that is a 25% decrease. Because 100 minus 75 equals 25. That's why. Okay, so there's number 1. There's number 2. A good start to lesson 10.